What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So some of my friends got me to start watching Love After Lockup. I've watched it a little bit here and there, but never really been invested into it because I've never been able to start from the beginning of a season. Well, a new season 3 has started, and the past few days I started watching it. So I'm going to go over the cast and give a little bit of a breakdown of what's happened so far. So one of my personal favorites so far is Stan and Lisa. Stan is a retired millionaire. In 2012, his wife died, and Stan started dating really young, attractive women. Now, Stan said he did not really develop any real relationship with any of these women until he met Lisa. Him and Lisa met on a site called Seeking Arrangements, but they only physically met once before she was locked up. So she's been locked up for a while. However, she's getting ready to come home. Now, on the first episode, we see Stan going to this salon that sells wigs, the shop that sells wigs, because Lisa is telling him that she got into a fight in prison. A lot of her hair got ripped out. So she's telling him that she looks like a man. She's like, you're not going to like me. I'm not going to be, I'm not attractive. My hair is missing and I put on weight since I've been here. I'm going to look like a man. So Stan, having the money that he has, he went to this wig shop and bought Lisa 3 really pretty wigs. On his way out, though, he got a call from Lisa, and she tells him that her brother has been arrested and that his bond is $30,000. Clearly, she wants Stan to offer to pay for the bond, but he refuses. He tells Lisa that he thinks that the brother needs to stay in jail to learn a lesson. Now, Lisa will be getting out in a few days, so we will see what happens from there. Stan's friends, they believe that Lisa is only with him for the money and that she is not right for him. I'm going with the friends here. Now, the next couple is Brittany and Ray. Brittany comes from a very well-off family. Her family has accomplished a lot in their lifetime. Her mother expects a lot out of her, but for some reason, Brittany has always been attracted to bad boys. Her last boyfriend was physical with her, and her mom says that she, the mother, is still traumatized from that happening. So Brittany is in a relationship with a man named Ray. They met on Facebook. Brittany says she had one mutual friend with Ray. They become friends. He started messaging her, and it was a while before she realized that he was actually in jail. She said that on a video chat, she finally realized that his background seemed like a background for someone in jail. And she asked him, are you in jail? And he told her yes. They continued to date. However, she had not told her parents that she was in a relationship with Ray, but Ray's about to get out of jail. So she had to break the news to her family that she is dating a convict. Her family was not happy about it, and her mother said that she is still traumatized, so she is not happy with the relationship, and she feels like things are not going to go well for Brittany and Ray. Now, Brittany's family did ask her, where will Ray parole out of jail to? And Brittany lied to them and said that he would be going to a halfway house and then his father's house. But in reality, he's going to be living with her. So we're going to see how that's going to play out, hopefully in the next episode. The next couple is Courtney and Josh. Outside of Stan and Lisa, this is my other favorite. So Courtney was a corrections lieutenant at the prison that Josh was being held at. So she was working there and she saw Josh. She said that she actually found some of the letters that he had written where he talked about being alone and being depressed. And she said it really made her feel for him. They ended up falling in love. She actually would go visit him. She would literally go wearing different wigs and stuff so she did not look just like herself, to the place that she worked at. She would go visit this man. I think she said she was able to visit him, I think she said 11 times before she was caught. Obviously, she was fired and she was arrested, and now she is on probation. So he paroled out in episode 1. However, there's an issue. Because he is out now, but he's on parole, and she is on probation, they are not supposed to live with each other. So right before he paroled out, she went and spoke to a lawyer, and she asked the lawyer if he would be able to parole out to her house. And the lawyer basically told her that it would be up to Josh's parole officer on if he was going to allow that. But legally, he could say that Josh could not move in with his new wife, Courtney. Now, they met when she was a corrections officer, but they did get married. However, their marriage was a marriage by proxy. I've never heard of that, but apparently it's just where two people stand in your place and you sign the documents, but the people stand in your place. Not sure how that works, but they were not at their own wedding. He was in jail. She was at home, I guess. Not sure. So he was released because she is not allowed on the grounds, the prison grounds. She had to send her friend in to get him. She waited outside the prison grounds in a pickle outfit for some odd reason. Because she's kind of a big deal. I think that's why she wore it. So when they drove out from the prison and parked, he got out of the car and found her laying on the ground in her pickle outfit. He did ask her why was she wearing the pickle outfit. What my take from it was that either he would call her a pickle or there was some inside joke about a pickle, but I did hear her say, I'm kind of a big deal. So that led me to believe maybe that's why she wore the pickle outfit. They went home. He did go home to her house. He has not met with his probation officer yet. I guess when he meets with his probation officer for the first time, he will find out if he's going to be able to live with his wife. So we'll find that out in the next episode, hopefully. So next we have Rachel and Doug. Rachel has actually dated 3 prisoners. Doug is the 3rd. She actually said on the show, hopefully 3rd time's a charm. So Rachel and Doug, they did get married. When she met him, it first started off as them just writing back and forth. She said she had no intentions of being in a relationship with him at first, but things got serious. Now, Doug did tell her that he had been involved with a few women, and in those relationships, he was not faithful, but he did say that this time it would be different and that he would be faithful to her because she takes good care of him and his 11-year-old son, Dougie. Yes, he has a son, Dougie, and Dougie lives with Rachel. Dougie is 11 years old, and Rachel said that before the quarantine, she was just getting him like on the weekends. I guess just so he could become familiar with her. She's his stepmom now, but once the quarantine hit, he moved in permanently. Rachel does say that Dougie's mom does have an addiction problem, so she is now his full-time parent. She does talk to Dougie on episode 1, and they talk about Doug coming home. And she asked him if he's excited, and he says yes, that he wants to have the time to bond with his dad. But he does say when he first sees him, he's going to punch him and then hug him. Obviously, Rachel's mom has some reservations about this relationship, but Rachel, she seems to be excited and happy. So hopefully in the next episode, we'll see him get out of jail. Now, next we have Deonte and Nicole. Now, if any of these are going to scream scammers, it's Nicole. Probably Lisa too, but definitely Nicole. So, Deonte, this is not his first relationship with an inmate. And from what I understand, his previous relationship with an inmate actually ruined him financially. He had a home, he had a car, but he was sending so much of his money to his girlfriend that he ended up having to move back in with his mom because he could not pay his bills. Now, when he told his mom about Nicole, of course, she was worried. She thought that he was falling right back into the same trap that he fell into before. But he says that Nicole is different. When his scene started, he was in a wine shop buying 3 different kinds of wine for Nicole. So upon her release, she had these kinds of wines. And he even said that she requested this. He's like, she wants red, white, and pink. So he gets the wine. He goes home where his bed is literally covered in gifts. Stuff from Victoria's Secret, a new iPhone, Michael Kors purse. I think there was also a watch. His bed was just full of stuff. His friend came over to talk to him, and he showed his friend all the things that he had gotten for Nicole, and the friend was just blown away. He picks up an envelope off the bed, and he pulls out a wad of cash. It's $1,000 in 20s in this envelope that Deonte plans to give Nicole upon her release. So the friend is like, do you really believe she's worth this? Do you think she's with you just for the money? And Deonte is like, no way. She loves me. I love her. This is the real deal. Now we actually get to see her release. He goes to the jail. He waits. She comes walking out. Of course, they give each other some loving, and he breaks out the envelope with $1,000 in it. She acts like she can't believe it. Like she's like, oh my God, this is for me. But earlier in the episode, he did say that she requested to have that money. And also when he was in the wine shop, she called him from jail, and the first question she asked him was, do you have my money? And he said, you know I got your money. So I don't know why she's acting shocked that he's got all this money for her, because it seemed like she requested it. We also see a clip for the next episode, and Deonte is like trying to get a little frisky with her, and she tells him that they're not doing anything until she gets a boob job, and then he's gonna have to pay for it, and she shuts the door in his face. So to me, it definitely seems like this one is in it for the money. You guys leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. This is the new episode, you guys. I'll be keeping up with it, and I'll be doing recaps. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section. Who's your favorite, and who do you think is in it for the money? Also, which relationships do you guys really think will last? Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, this video is for entertaining purposes only. Please do not take everything I say as facts. Do your own research to come up with your own idea. This video is not meant to bully, harass, or defame anyone. Do not send hate to anyone mentioned in this video. If you like this video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, please do that right now by clicking that subscribe button down below. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.